Hey, you. Yeah, you with the never-ending TBR pile.
We're the Moms That Read podcast, 3 book besties who love talking about all things books.
We've got a monthly book club, the best book racks, and interviews with authors we're basically obsessed with.
You don't have to be a mom, just someone who stays up way too late finishing one more chapter.
Think of us as your book club BFFs without the pressure of actually having to clean your house.
So grab your coffee, cozy up, and join us for your next great read.
Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today I'm in a little bit of a different spot because I thought it would be fun to do a weekend reading vlog with you guys. I'm starting 2 new books, which is kind of why I thought it'd be a fun time. And tomorrow we're going to Second and Charles for their Penny a Page Day, so I thought it'd be fun to vlog that as well. I just finished 2 books. What was it? The Summer of Yes by Courtney Walsh, and then I finished... What was I reading? Ice Planet Aliens or whatever. Okay, if you have not read the Ice Planet Barbarian series, Rachel Schneider, when we interviewed her, told us to read it as like a palate cleanser. So I read the first one and then immediately went to the second one. It's kind of like one of those series where you're like, what is going on? It's like a train wreck you can't look away from and you have to know what happens next. So I'm not quite sure if I like it or not, but I keep reading them. I guess kind of like a reality TV show or something, I don't know. But it's fun and they're short, they're like 180 pages. But they're definitely not above like a 3-star, you know? So if you're looking for something just like completely off the wall, and it's kind of like if avatars had a love story with a human, then try that. I don't know if I'm going past book 2 as of right now, but that's where I stopped. And then the Summer of Yes I listened to on audio and it was really good. But I'm about to head into the gym and I'm starting The Love Hypothesis. I thought I had read it before, but maybe I just recognized the names. And even if I have read it before, it's been a very long time since I've read it, probably like 2 years or so. And with all the hype of the movie coming out, I wanted to reread it, so I'm listening to it this time. Anyways, and then I saw Teddy Hamilton was a narrator, and I was like, absolutely, yes, we're listening to this. So I'm going to listen to that, and then I'm starting on my Kindle Obsession Falls by Claire Kingsley. I saw this on TikTok, and apparently she's kind of like a Catherine Cowles type writer, where she's romantic suspense, so I'm very excited to see how she compares. But yeah, just gonna bring you along with me. We're about to go into the gym. So just left the gym. I made it like 40 minutes into the audiobook. And I love it. I definitely think I've read it before, probably, like I said, about 2 years ago. I thought, my hair is wild, I thought Teddy Hamilton was going to be doing the male point of view, but I think he just has a bonus chapter in the end of the book, which is fine. It's really cute. I'm so excited about the movie. Like, if you have not seen the casting for the movie, I'll put it right here, but it is top tier. Like, whoever casted this movie deserves a raise. 10 out of 10 casting. It's making me so excited to watch the movie. Anyways, I'm going to Chick-fil-A to get breakfast now because that is about the only fast food place that has decently healthy breakfast around me. And then I'm going to work. I found these mini Alanis yesterday at Target and they're so stinking cute. I can only drink a half of one, so normally I end up sharing it. That's why I love the little mini version. But I'm excited to dig into Obsession Falls later because I read I read the first chapter already last night and it's seeming very Catherine Cowles-y, which I've pretty much binged all of her books, so I'm looking for another one that's kind of like her, so I'm excited. I will update y'all later on that. Thank you.
My pleasure. See you later.
We gotta try and do it like the influencers do. Is that how you do it? It has been one of those days where I've just had like a million things to do and run around, and everything has needed me, and I've been like constantly overstimulated. So I just got home and got in the shower and just stood there and looked at the wall to decompress. And I've been in the car a lot more than I thought I was going to be today, so I did get a really big chunk of my audiobook done. But I wanted to show you what I got while I was out. How stinking cute is this mug? Like, I mean, I don't think it's very practical to use, but decoration for sure. I'm obsessed. Obsession Falls by Kingsley is the book I'm reading on my Kindle, and it is very much so giving Catherine Cowell vibes. It's Josiah and Aubrey just moved back home and got a job, and she's renting the house next door to the home that Josiah is renovating, and she's renting it from like his family. So they own like a construction business where they flip houses, and his sister is the one who deals with like the tenants from the houses that they flip. He is very broody, and like I can just tell that he's gonna be a very like touch her in type man, and he already feels like very protective over her. And she knew him, I think, in high school, and I don't think he remembers her from high school. This is gonna be a good one. And I also kind of love, in this one, every few chapters is like no rhyme or reason to when you get it, but there's maybe like a page if you were reading the physical book, but I have my font like jacked all the way up because I'm blind, and so it's a page and a half of the POV of the person who is like the bad person, but it doesn't tell you like who it is up top. It's just like what they're thinking, and I kind of love that, and I really hope the ending like does it justice. I don't know if it's gonna be like Catherine Cowell's books are very off the wall, like you have absolutely no idea who this person is gonna be, so I'm kind of excited to see if I can guess who this person's gonna be. And the audio, I'm loving this. I'm so excited for this movie, like, because now that I'm listening to the audio, all I can picture is like Lily, and I don't even know who the man is, but like I just see their faces, so it's making it that much better to listen to it, and I love it more now than I think I did the first time reading it. But I'm about to go to bed because I'm exhausted, and in the morning, me and the girls and Casey, who is like our honorary 4th Moms That Read member, if you follow us on TikTok or Instagram, you've probably seen her. We're all 4 going to the sale at 2nd and Charles. And then I don't know what I'll do after. I hope I find some good books tomorrow. We'll see you then.
I me into him, and after letting her hand hover for a moment, she rested it over Adam's shoulder. She pushed up on her toes, angling her head up toward him. It helped very little, as Olive was still not tall enough to reach his mouth. So she tried to get more leverage by putting her other hand on his arm, and immediately realized that she was basically hugging him, which was the exact thing he had asked her not to do a second ago. Crap. Sorry, too close. I didn't mean to. She would have finished the sentence if he hadn't closed the distance between them and just kissed her. Just like that. It was little more than a peck, just his lips pressing against hers, and his hand on her waist to steady her a little. It was a kiss, but barely, and it certainly didn't warrant the way her heart pounded in her chest, or the fact that there was something warm and liquid looping in the bottom of her belly. Not unpleasant, but confusing, and a bit...
Just pulled up at 2nd and Charles, and they're doing their Page Penny Day. From what I understand, Katarina comes here a lot, but I've never been here. It's say the book is 350 pages, you'd pay $3.50 for the book. So I'm hoping we find some really good stuff in here. It was about a 30-minute drive, so I got some good audiobook time in. But after we go shopping, I think we're gonna try and go to a coffee shop that's about 15 minutes away that I've always wanted to try, and then I'm gonna meet my husband and the kids at the place where my son is having his birthday party at. It's about 20 minutes away. Mom tip: have your kids' parties somewhere else. I've started having my kids' birthday parties like at a Sky Zone or like a gymnastics place for my daughter, and it's 10 times better because you don't have to clean up anything or really decorate. Like, my son is into parkour right now, and so we're having his birthday party at this parkour place in Greenville, and I don't have to do anything but show up, bring the decorations and the cake, and it's great, and all the kids have fun, and then I don't have to do anything else. So that's a little mom tip for you. But we're about to head in and meet all the girls and see what we can find. Got 6.
7. 4.
I didn't know that, Okay, so I got a matcha and a latte, and I got them both the same flavor. It's Bahama Mama, which is like coconut, and the matcha is really good. I like the matcha. The coffee's really bad. But I'm also very picky about my coffee because I own a coffee shop, and I don't like the way their espresso tastes. But their matcha is really good, so I'll drink this one. Okay, I got 6 books. Now, they did have a rule where you could only buy 5 books, but you could get back in line if you wanted to buy more than 5 books at the sale price. But the line literally took us like 45 minutes to get through, so we were not doing that. So I just narrowed it down to the 5 that I wanted to use on the deal, and then I just bought the other one. So I got Assistant to the Villain and only paid $3.40 for it. I've seen this everywhere, never read it, not quite sure what it's about, but I'm excited about that one. I got Mr. Hockey for $1.94, so it means it's only 194 pages, so I figured that would be a good palette cleanser book. I got The Fake Mate for $3.86. I've heard if you like Bride by Allie Hazelwood to read this, so we'll update you on that one. I got The X Talk for $3.38, and whenever we were in the store, this one sounded just like First Time Caller vibes, so if it is, that would be fantastic. I loved First Time Caller by B.K. Morrison. And then the last one for the sale, I got Jingle Bell Mingle. I don't know, we're getting ready for Christmas over here. I paid $3.87 for it. and it was originally $10. So, and it's hardcover, so I'm very excited to read that. If you've read this one, let me know. I've seen it, but I don't know much about it. And then I bought this one because it just sounded good. It's Wings, Once Cursed and Bound. I don't know, it's very pretty too. That's like 90% of the reason I bought it, but that was my haul. Got all kinds of books. Now I'm waiting on my husband to show up with my son and daughter and all of their friends so we can go in and party. It's his 9th birthday was last weekend, but we're celebrating it this weekend. So whoops, I forgot to film last night, and I finished both of my books today and it's Sunday afternoon. We did wake up early and go to church, so I just didn't film anything this morning. But I finished just in time because it's starting to pour outside and it's thundering. So that means I'm about to go curl up on the couch and watch Gilmore Girls. But let me tell you about the books first. I literally just finished listening to The Love Hypothesis while I was cleaning out my closet. I cannot tell you how excited I am for this movie. Adam Carlson, that man. I wish you see yourself the way I see you. I forgot how much I despised Tom. Based on the TikToks, I'm sure they're going to do it justice. But Lord, I just hope they do it justice. But Obsession Falls, guys. Obsession Falls. If you love Catherine Cowles. Now, I don't know who came first. Claire Kingsley or Catherine Cowles. But they write very similar. What I like about Claire Kingsley is that you get every few chapters that little snippet into the mind of the crazy person, you know? And so I love that, honestly. I didn't know that I would, but I do. And Claire Kingsley is now way up there with Catherine Cowles for me. I think the rest of the series goes along with the brothers that are single. So I will be continuing on with that immediately, going to the next one, and I'm pretty sure it's with Luke, so that'll be a fun time. I'm struggling because I love Catherine Cowles, but who did it in Claire Kingsley's book made so much more sense than who did it in Catherine Cowles' books, because I feel like sometimes with Catherine Cowles it's like so out of left field, like who does it. But this one made so much sense. And I still didn't guess it. Yeah, if you have not read a Claire Kingsley book, highly recommend Obsession Falls. And for some reason, the name just clicked in my head because she has a stalker who's obsessed with her. And in her backyard, there is a waterfall. So that makes sense. I know she has another series about a firefighter, and that's kind of where I saw it. Was someone had posted on TikTok about a series with firefighters, and I thought that was the one I picked, but I don't think that was the one I picked. But I'm happy I picked Obsession Falls. Anyways, on that note, I'm gonna get off here, and I'm home alone, and I don't really like thunderstorms like this, so I'm gonna go blast Gilmore Girls. I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and all of that fun stuff. Bye.